We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Eaton carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Career against Kyle Gibson, he's gone 6 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Gibson steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, D-Row, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball left outside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit at third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the DH, Chris Davis. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
0-2, here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So next to the plate for Texas, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Again, a 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Danny Santana. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two pitch is fouled away. From the stretch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Rougned Odor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 10 for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, Zue Lin comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he fouls this one off. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Two down, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch to 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Texas. So now it's Mark Canha, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hot shot to third. Frazier's up with it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
Piscotty, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
At third, here's Frazier. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Gibson gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he popped him up. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding forward now, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now a pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping up now, Willie Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Todd Frazier now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, Danny Santana, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Santana hits a little over the 270 mark. 0-1, here it comes. So far this season, Santana has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Ready on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Murphy gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch on the way. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Gibson steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. Odor has it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. In now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. Fly ball out toward left center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Zue Lin.
So now to the plate, Zue Lin. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Paul Blackburn answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Paul Blackburn.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number two. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
A terrific play on that ball into foul territory. Not an easy play, and sacrificing your body on a ball that would have been foul if he wouldn't have been able to get leather on it.
In now is Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Blackburn benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hops this one up. But this will land untouched. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Texas is out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Olson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Mark Hanna.
The left fielder, Mark.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, defense, Piscotty.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Gibson steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Now in the box, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Right side, but it's well foul. Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3 and 2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, John Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Eaton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, back inside.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he pops it up. Coming in on it is Eaton, but this will land untouched. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Gibson looks in. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score holds. It's 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1-2, here it comes, and it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. Fouled off. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
The count is full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set, and the payoff pitch.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
A payoff pitch one more time.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Zue Lin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First and second now, one man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Very weakly on the ground. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Chopped on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Chapman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Chris Davis now as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he'd beat it out, but the inning is over. Off a one leg. In the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Jake Diekman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
Adam Eaton digging in next.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
The 1-1.
Aye. The count is 1-2.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Two balls and a strike. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Calhoun looks up. Gone! It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. Home run number 5 on the year, and the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Austin Brice comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Austin Brice. Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bullet back up the middle. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in, Sean Murphy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball back outside. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. One out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 10. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Cody Allen takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Ramon Laureano will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Hit to third. Right to Frazier. The tag gets one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. And a runner left. 8th inning coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 1 to Chirinos.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here it comes.
2-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fly ball out toward right field. Eaton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That pitch is out.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Mark Canha fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Still tied 3-3. J.B. Wendelken will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Wendelken.
Matt Duffy is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cat.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Olson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A ball and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Matt Duffy will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 6.
Luis Garcia comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 45, Luis Garcia.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Boy, there's a case of getting a bad break, D-Roll. That's a bullet hit right down the third baseline that deflects off the bag. That ball was headed for the corner if it wasn't deflected.
Yeah, 100%. You're frustrated. You'll take the knock without question, but you wanted extra bases right there. Pretty amazing that ball was able to hit that bag right there.
Tony Kemp is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The A's came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. J.B. Wendelken earns his third win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.